3L. Shouldn't let me come in all the factories these days. You getting old. Yeah, I think Jamaicans need to take advantage of. Yeah. Can't have the tourists taking it home. So we're going to Breathless right now. We're going to be on the rooftop overlooking Montego Bay. Yeah, the altitude. You hear that? The altitude. And this look this man. He's so friendly. The staff here is absolutely amazing. It's different from anywhere else. Absolutely. The truth. Every other hotel. I mean, Jewel Grand have a good staff too, but not everybody. Only the management is great. But this here, everybody great. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So we're at Breathless. We are at Secrets, but we get to come on the Breathless property because they are owned by Secrets. So this is our 6th anniversary. And we just decided to celebrate here instead of a family hotel because we knew that if we chose one, we would change our mind.
And we need a break.
Yeah, we need a break. We need to really celebrate because we've actually done so much in our 6 years together. We've really accomplished a lot, but mainly our biggest accomplishment is actually our 2 beautiful older girls. And we're so grateful for them. But we also know that we need to take time for ourselves because that's major importance as well. If we are not taking care of us, then the marriage won't work, right? So we're taking care of us.
Maybe not work, but it would be more stressful.
Yes. So that's why we're so big on going out and dating and all of that. So we're here at Breathless and absolutely this place is great. No one understands why we want Breathless. And I strongly, my opinion is that this is the best hotel in Montego.
When the Secrets are Breathless.
Both of them together.
Well, I guess.
I mean, Jewel Grand is good, but
no, I mean, there's more to do at Secrets than at Jewel Grand. I can tell you that.
Yeah, Jewel Grand is for people who
if you want to, I wouldn't say old people, but if you're looking to relax and just have a nice time, relaxing, good food, good amenities in terms of the spa, their spa is excellent. Then Jewel Grand. But in terms of having more to do, I think Secrets so far is ticking all the boxes so far.
Yeah, we're so grateful, we're so thankful. I mean, the 6 years has been amazing for me. I knew that Shannon was the one because he had all the boxes for me, except he was not rich. But I was willing to compromise on that because the truth is, what a rich man then, most of the rich men.
I was rich in heart, darling. I mean, I wasn't rich. I was rich in heart.
He had potential and he was going after his dreams. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna sit around and be like the other girls waiting on a rich guy to come along when he tick all of the other boxes then. So I said, you know what? This is it. Once him treat you well and you have ambition and you have the same goals and morals, values, the girl don't bother be talking about you waiting on a rich guy. They don't need to be, you don't need to focus on getting a rich husband, you need to focus on becoming a rich wife. How about that? That's my aim in life. We get rich together. But yes, over the 6 years we've had our ups and downs too. We're not perfect, but one thing that's sure is that we always get up, we always keep going, and we know exactly where we're going and what we want to do, and we kept God at the front of our marriage. He's always at the center, and we know that once we have him, we have everything. And so we're so grateful. I'm so grateful, literally so grateful for my husband. I would never change a thing about our marriage.
Yes, just to let the people them know that we are not acting or saying that we are perfect or have a perfect marriage, but when my wife said that we put God at the center, it is that what she's saying is that we are obedient to God. You understand me? So what He requires a marriage to be, that is what we are obedient to. You understand? So just don't get it twisted as if we are trying to act as if we are perfect Christians or perfect marriage or anything like that.
Far from it.
Exactly, far from it. But at the same time, we strive to be obedient to God. You know.
Yeah. And once the foundation is solid, your marriage can work. And it will work if you are solid, you have a solid foundation. And here are some things to build a solid foundation for a marriage. Make sure you have the same goals. I mean, they don't have to be the exact same, but if they're similar, then you're off to a good start. Make sure you have the same moral values. Moral values is no compromise, okay? Because if your moral values not good, I don't know what will happen to you. Or if her moral values not good, I don't know what will happen to you. It's just not going to work. People need to be equally yoked. Being equally yoked doesn't mean you're a Christian. It means you have similar values, you're going after similar things in life, and you know what you are looking for, and you're going after it, and you're a partnership making it happen. 100, now 50-50, it's 100. And I think the solid foundation is what sets amazing marriages apart from the ones who are struggling. And I'm not saying you won't struggle if you even have a solid foundation, but you'll get it much easier, and you'll thrive, and you'll not survive, to thrive. Thrive is what you need to be doing. So yeah, I feel like we have a real solid foundation. I knew what I was looking for, and you all know who I am. I'm a determined girl. So if it was not for me, it was just not for me. And I've dated other guys. I'm a young girl, but I'm very sensible. And I've dated guys older than me because I don't like young guys like myself. Like, I don't like guys my age. You all know that. So I've dated other guys. Just date, not sex and talk and kiss and all of that, but date, talk. And I knew from the start, enough of them never go make it because they don't have what they look for. And it's not money only. It's the mindset, the willpower, and the attitude. Those three things. I'm so happy that I chose him and he chose me.
Yes, and there's just one thing that I'd like to share with you. I do not have the right figures in my head, but I'll say close enough. And I actually got this from
Dave Ramsey.
From Dave Ramsey. You understand? And there are three things statistically. He's talking about statistics, right? Statistically, there are 79% of people are more successful once they follow these three, steps in life, right? And one of them is to graduate from high school, right? Graduate from high school. Statistically, I don't remember the exact figure, but
go research
it's
Dave
but it's somewhere around 70-something%. Once you graduate high school, then 79% of those people are generally more successful in life than the others, right? And the second one is getting married before you actually have kids, right? Statistically, remember, this is our statistics. Statistically, you'll find that once you are married before you have kids, then you'll find that those people tend to be more successful, right?
And God created it that way for a reason.
Exactly.
So you know why the statistics showing that? Because that's what God intended. The Bible can never be wrong.
Exactly.
And I know some people may not agree with us on this, but this is our foundation. The Christian principles, those are what keeps us going. If without them, we're absolutely nothing. And I'm not saying that if you're not a Christian, you won't make it. But I know for a fact that the only reason we're making it is because of God. Nothing else. And I know that I will never take that back because that is facts. 110% factual.
Yes, that's true. Right? And also the last one is 70-something% of people who have kids before they are 20. Well, 70-something% of people who have kids after they're 20, they tend to be more successful than those who have kids before they're 20. Okay, now that is nothing to it's nothing that really proves like a whole lot, but statistically those are the figures that if you have kids before you're 20, statistically you are on a path of failure. You understand me? That is just statistics. Let me just say that
Some
again.
people beat the grind.
Exactly. Some people beat it,
yes.
and that's why it's 70%, right? So some people do beat it, but statistically, majority of people who have kids after they're 20, they tend to be more successful. So these are just
after they're 20 and married.
Exactly.
important.
Yeah, so these are just a few things to make sure that you set your life with,
You're
you know,
instilling your kids.
before you know before you do anything that might set you back. Because I can tell you there are some things that can set you back 1 year, 2 years, and there are some things that can set you back like a decade, a lifetime. So just make
And
just,
let
yeah,
me just set this clear. We weren't born in wedlock.
exactly.
But you know what we knew? We knew that we had to change our whole family tree, and that's the only way to do it, is to get your mind right. I knew I was not going to have a kid with a married man, because I'm a married man kid, okay? So you need to know what you want in life and go get it. So yeah, I'm just saying that to let you know that we're not judging anybody, because we weren't born into it. But we said, how you were born is not your business. But they say how you live for your business.
Exactly.
Okay? And
exactly.
for nobody else.
Exactly. One of my great mentors and coaches, he said that, it is you are going to born like your daddy, but you're going to die like your decisions.
Your decisions.
Yeah, so I mean,
So what
and
are you
that is
deciding
exactly,
today?
exactly.
What are you doing about your
Yeah.
future? Do you have a spouse? Are you just chilling right now? No problem if you just a chill. But if you're fooling around, I'm telling you, stop it. You're gonna be so regretful of those bad decisions in the end. I mean, you might look at it now as fun, but down the road, and I mean, I don't have the experience, but I don't need to have the experience. I learn from other people's mistakes. And so I'm telling you, word of wisdom, get up and choose the right path. All of us can have amazing things in life, but it takes the will, it takes the attitude, and it takes the mindset, and you can change it. That's the good thing about it.
And I'm just to say that success only just takes one step. There are many different levels to success. You don't have to look at success as a destination.
It's not.
It's just one step. One step brings you closer to something. So just say, for example, I mean, it really comes down to the mindset. I can know that if I were to tell somebody to go and watch Dave Ramsey because I just learned something of him, majority of people who are watching this video right now, they will not go on Dave Ramsey and go and try to learn. So that go and watch what we tell them to watch, because we learn something from that. There's going to be a few from that set as well that is actually going to do something about it and take the steps of what that person is saying, and that is what brings the success. It's just that little one step.
Decision.
And so everybody needs to start looking at success as a big as a big
hurdle,
step in your life that you have to take, something which is life changing. Because I remember, I mean, I've actually met quite a few people in my life where they make it seem as if going after success is just changing around your whole life. And when I hear them speak, all I can say is, I kind of feel sorry for them, I kind of feel bad for them, because I'm like, only if you knew. It doesn't take a whole life-changing thing. All it just takes is just one decision at a time, just one small step. One small step will lead to another small step.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I will use my exercise, for example, because I always wanted to get in shape, but I do not like to work out. I'm not a physical type of person. And I just made the decision that, you know what, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to hire a trainer and I'm just going to get it done. Because if I sit down on my yard, then I'm going to do it. And I called him and I set the appointment. I'm asked the price and I have the money. And the morning when I go, the amount of things coming in my mind, I say, what a bad mom I would be if I go to the gym and go catch COVID and come give me pitney then. Why am I going to the gym? I can just sit down in my hall or living room and just work out. And those whole heap of different things that come in your brain when you need to make that one step. And sometimes they're valid, but the truth is if you don't make the step in and get where you want. So that's an example of how you just make the decision. The morning then when the whole heap of something coming in my brain, I just said to myself, you know what? You're going to do it today and today is when you're going to do it. I'm just get up and go to the gym. And from that day I have not stopped. And that's from January 7th. And I am so happy that I made the decision and that I took the step. And I have so many more examples I can share with you of how we have created stuff in different things in our lives that we've accomplished.
Yeah.
And we are nowhere near where we want to be, but we are far from where we were.
Yeah.
Far from where we were 6 years ago. And I look at it and I'm so thankful to God for it, because I created and I wrote them down. I said, God, I'm giving it to you, and I'm just gonna give it to you, and you're gonna give it to me. You're gonna give it to me. I'm having faith that you're gonna give it to me, and God has always come true. Sometimes it not come true in your time, but
Yeah.
it does come true all the time. So if you're feeling a little down right now, like you're not getting what you want in life, revisit. Look about, sit and think about it, pray about it, fast about it, whatever you have to do about it, but you just have to do something about it.
Yeah. Just do something, you know. That is all it takes. I mean, when we set our goals, as my wife said, we don't always meet it.
In the
But
time frame.
but if I know there's one thing about us, is that we always take a step towards it though. Whenever you just look at something and say that
It's
we can't do it.
impossible,
You
yeah.
understand me?
We're unstoppable.
You know, we might not take the full step, meaning that we might not take every single step
Yeah, sometimes
or
we
process.
fall off.
Exactly, sometimes we fall off. But at least we took a step. And then you see, because we took a step, it kind of raised us up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So when I reach up where we're up where we want to, but because we took a step, we kind of reach quarter way. You understand
And guess
me?
what? Sometimes
Exactly.
we reach past it,
Yeah,
and I'm
sometime-
looking at it and say, how it happened? Oh my gosh, I could share
Yeah.
many more with you, but I don't want to share too much of our life with you, because we don't really trust we don't trust to put our lives on here. We just want to share the little stuff that can help you to move your life forward. But just know that God has always been with us. God is here for all of us. And if we tap into our dreams and we tap into our full potentials, and if we go after what we want each and every day, make an action plan, and we go after that goal, I'm telling you, we can make it happen. So, thank you so much for watching this video, and there will be a part 2 and a part 3 and a part 4, because we have so much footage for this. We have so much footage on this little staycation. But yes, thanks for watching.
Keyword action plan.
Action plan.
Action.